So this video is relating to starting keto and then all of a sudden you get itchy skin, okay? That is bile salts. It's backing up from the liver back into the skin because you have something called cholestasis. Cholestasis is when you have a decreased flow of bile, either because there's an obstruction in one of the ducts that's backing things up, or there's just some sludge going on. And when I'm talking about sludge, I'm talking about you have a higher level of cholesterol versus the bile. The ratio of cholesterol is too high to the amount of bile that you have. And what happens over time is that's what turns into a gallstone. So a gallstone is really a lack of bile. The key is having enough bile to keep the cholesterol emulsified and broken up so that doesn't develop. But in the process, it can form the sludge and back things up through the liver. And bile is a detergent, and it can be very toxic if it's in the wrong place, especially the skin. You can have itchiness. In this situation, you may also notice a full sensation underneath the right rib cage, just kind of really stiff down there. And this all started because you introduced more fat to the diet, and you just didn't have enough bile to handle the fat, because your body hasn't adapted yet. It will over time, so you might want to reduce some of the fat. But when you start to introduce a lot of fat and you don't have enough bile there to handle that, this can happen as a side effect. The solution is very simple. You just take some purified bile salts. This is what I would recommend taking. You can get it from the health food store or online. Tudca, T-U-D-C-A. It's a type of bile salt that can help this. Take it on an empty stomach 3 times a day. I'd start off taking 1 per day on an empty stomach. Next day, take 2. Third day, take 3. I would also get some choline. Choline will help as well. What's going to happen when you take this is going to unjam the clog. It's going to open up the flows of bile through the bile ducts, and it's going to give you a lot of relief. And the itching is going to go away. Go ahead and try it and comment down below. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.